shocking moment occurred just minutes ago. Jungkook was seen entering the practice room alone without Taehyung's presence, and this situation immediately sparked a wave of speculation about HYBE's attitude toward their relationship. Is this just a coincidence, or is there something much bigger behind this move? Is HYBE secretly showing the anti-Taekook stance that many fans have long suspected? A short clip from the practice session is now spreading rapidly across various social media platforms, with thousands of ARMY comments questioning what is truly happening behind the scenes. Many believe that Jungkook's decision to practice alone is not normal, especially given their seemingly solid bond. HYBE's silence on this matter only strengthens the speculation that there is a hidden agenda deliberately designed to separate Jungkook and Taehyung. The pressing question now arises: does HYBE truly not want Taekook in the same practice room? Or is this part of a bigger strategy designed to slowly divide them? The fact that Taehyung wasn't seen around the practice area adds another layer of mystery yet to be solved. Fans who have been closely watching Jungkook and Taehyung's dynamic are digging deeper. They've found clues that their individual schedules have increasingly been separated recently. This situation leads many to suspect management's interference in regulating interactions between the two BTS members. Within the ARMY community, a theory is surfacing that certain parties within HYBE may feel Taekook's presence as a duo is dominating the public narrative too much, and thus must be managed in a specific way. Is it possible that HYBE fears Taekook's popularity might shift focus from the individual projects they're planning? This suspicion is reinforced by indirect statements made some time ago indicating the company prefers to highlight individual images rather than inter-member relationships. Jungkook's decision to practice alone has now become a controversial symbol among ARMYs, who see this not as mere coincidence. Meanwhile, Korean media is also beginning to take note of this phenomenon. They highlight how HYBE's promotional strategy has shifted in recent months to separate many group activities into more individual ones. Some entertainment industry analysts have even expressed concern that such practices could damage internal dynamics if not managed carefully. Yet for ARMY, the issue isn't just about strategy, but about how Jungkook and Taehyung can preserve their bond amid growing efforts to pull them apart. Many fans have voiced their frustrations on social media, questioning the motive behind Taehyung's absence during the practice. Some even point out that this isn't the first time they've seen signs of intentional separation. Footage from a previous concert, where Taehyung and Jungkook appeared to have their interactions limited by crew, is now recirculating as evidence of a consistent pattern. If HYBE truly plays a role in this situation, then the big question that must be answered is, why? Do they see the Taekook dynamic as a threat to their larger projects? Or is there external pressure forcing the company to take steps that seem like separation? On the other hand, some fans choose to stay positive, believing there's nothing to worry about. However, as more small pieces of evidence surface, that optimism is beginning to waver. ARMY is now split between those who believe in a grand behind-the-scenes scheme and those who think this is just part of normal idol routines. Whatever is truly happening, the fact that Jungkook practiced without Taehyung in just the past 22 minutes has opened a new Pandora's box in the ongoing debate about their relationship's future. All eyes are now on HYBE's next move and whether the company will give clearer signals about the direction they're taking regarding the group's most spotlighted duo. In the end, the most important question remains suspended in the air. Are we witnessing the beginning of a grand plan to separate Taekook forever? Or is this just a passing storm? One thing is certain, ARMY around the world are now on the edge of their seats, holding their breath to uncover the truth behind this mystery. This phenomenon quickly became the center of public attention. In just 22 minutes after the video spread across digital platforms like TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and online forums, discourse about HYBE's alleged dislike toward Taekook's bond grew stronger. But are we truly witnessing an undeniable fact? Or is this part of a narrative construction designed to spark debate and draw attention? We cannot ignore the reality of today's media world, where circulated information often blends facts, speculation, and subjective opinions. News of Jungkook practicing without Taehyung may be a simple coincidence, but why is there a strong sense that the public prefers to believe extreme narratives? Have we become victims of social media algorithms that push sensational issues to keep us glued to our screens? Many internet users claiming to be loyal BTS fans, or ARMY, have expressed their anger on Twitter and Instagram. They call HYBE's actions a deliberate attempt to damage the duo's bond. But do they fully realize that their opinions are shaped by mere seconds of video clips? Or is this just an illusion created by media framing to reinforce a certain perception? Most of the information we consume today comes from short clips, edited videos, and netizen comments that may lack any factual basis. Has the public lost the ability to distinguish between verified information and unconfirmed rumors? Are we unknowingly part of an ecosystem that spreads speculation without realizing the consequences? The emergence of conspiracy theories about HYBE hating Taekook further complicates the situation. Many accuse the company of having a hidden agenda to separate them. But is there really concrete evidence supporting this suspicion? Or is it all merely assumption built on personal interpretations of their recorded interactions? If so, why does this issue continue to thrive and get amplified by various media channels? Let's ask more deeply. Who actually benefits from the narrative that HYBE hates Taekook? Is it the fans who gain a platform to defend their idols? Is it the media gaining clicks and high interaction? Or are there certain parties deliberately sowing discord among fans for their own gain? As information consumers, are we aware that each time we spread such news, we might be supporting a sensationalism industry that doesn't care about truth? In the midst of the information flood, skepticism is more important than ever. We must question every viral video. Did that moment happen in full, or was it a selectively chosen cut? Is the source credible, or is it just an anonymous account seeking attention? It's important to remember that many videos circulating today come from platforms like TikTok and Twitter, where the speed of spread often outweighs information accuracy. Are Jungkook and Taehyung truly being distanced, or do they simply have separate practice schedules due to more complex professional reasons? Does HYBE actually oppose this duo, or is the public only seeing what they want to see? We all must recognize that our emotions are easily exploited by those who seek to profit from conflict. We must ask, could this news be deliberately created as a tool to stir unrest among fans? Are we part of a social experiment unknowingly manipulated by algorithms for engagement and virality? In such situations, the public must not remain passive information consumers. We must ask critical questions. Do the presented facts truly support the conclusions drawn? Who first spread the narrative of HYBE hating Taekook? Are there hidden interests behind the issue's dissemination? The current tension among fans reflects how social media narratives can polarize in an instant. Are we willing to let ourselves remain trapped in a whirlpool of conflict that may not even be real? Or is it time to draw the line between fact and illusion? We invite readers to pause and reflect. Do we truly understand the full context behind the video of Jungkook practicing without Taehyung? Or are we only seeing what we want to believe? Can we question our own beliefs? Or would we rather stay comforted by an existing narrative? In the end, the fundamental question we must answer is this phenomenon a truth unfolding before our eyes, or just a hoax created to gain public attention? Could this news simply be a sensationalist strategy to remain relevant amid the flood of entertainment content? One thing we must not forget is the importance of verification and reflection in responding to all circulating information. Let's not allow emotion alone to be our compass in judging an issue. Perhaps, behind all this commotion, the real truth is much further from what we've imagined all along.